Tonight's Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet is brought to you by the dairy farmer members of the American Dairy Association.
You never outgrow your need for milk's vitality.
So drink a glass at every meal. I hate to brag, but we've got some awfully good basketball players in our family. They never miss. That is, almost never. Well, of course, everybody misses once in a while. Oh, well, if at first you don't succeed. Let's see, looks like everything's here, including milk. And when the athletes come in to get something to eat, you can bet they'll want plenty of milk. Seems like only yesterday they were just two little guys. Even then, they were full of vitality. Whoop! I'll say this for old Dad. He's had a rough time, but he's always done his best to keep up with the boys. And believe me, that takes a lot of vitality. In fact, all us Nelsons have always had plenty of the vitality that keeps us enjoying life. And for that, we can thank the pitcher of milk that's always been on the Nelson table. Because the way this group burns up energy, milk's the one drink that gives us the lasting vitality we need.
There now. Say, while you're under the dryer, how about sending out for some lunch?
Fine. But remember, I'm on a diet.
Here we are.
A low-calorie special. Including milk?
Mm-hmm. Milk. Diet experts say it's important to pick both the foods and beverages that give you balanced nourishment. For instance, most soft drinks offer you little besides the calories or energy you get from sugar. But milk gives you vital minerals like calcium and phosphorus. Milk's proteins help dieters maintain a trim, healthy body. And milk's vitamins help keep vitality at a peak. Keeps you going and glowing. Besides, nothing tastes better than an ice-cold glass of fresh whole milk with any meal. Care to join me? How could I resist? You know, you make it sound like part of the beauty treatment.
If you like chili, real no-kidding chili, then you'll like the kind that's made by Nally. Like most kinds of chili, it's made with lean beef and lots of chili beans. But then, look out. It's got a secret sauce that I can't even tell about, except that it's a blend of fancy spices and special chili powder cooked the secret Nally's way. So if you want the very best tasting chili you ever had, look for Nally's, the chili with the secret sauce. Or say, do you like your chili extra hot, the kind that warms you right down to your toes? Then Nally's hot chili is the kind you ought to serve. Look for the H-O-T right on the can. Yes, chili lovers, try some Nally's chili today. Find out just how good chili can be. Get both chilies with a secret sauce. I sure hope you do, because it's great to get cooking with Nally's. Thank you.
Tonight's Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet was brought to you by the dairy farmer members of the American Dairy Association.
You never outgrow your need for milk's vitality.
Join us in a glass now.
The Iron Curtain isn't soundproof. Radio Free Europe gets the truth through.
Tonight's Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet is brought to you by the famous Parker T-Ball Jotter. Now made with stainless steel for longer wear, for a clean, clear line up to 80,000 words.
My name is Parker Doodle. This is my friend, Dipsy Doodle. He looks terrible. Full of skips, smudges, goops. Looks like he was drawn with an ordinary ballpoint. I was drawn with a new Parker T-Ball Jotter. Only ball pen with stainless steel. Look. The Parker T-Ball now rolls in a stainless steel socket that wears longer, so it writes better longer. Stainless steel gives you a clean, clear line. No smudges, skips, or goops. Writes up to 80,000 words without a refill. The Parker T-Ball tip comes in 4-point sizes. Be sure your favorite student takes a Parker Jotter back to school. Parker guarantees your Jotter with stainless steel to write 1 full year, or send in the empty refill, get a new refill free. Still, only $1.98 at your dealer's Jotter display.
Get the Jotter made by Parker now with stainless steel.
Ah, nature.
If you have hay fever, take an ocean voyage. Nobody suffers from hay fever on an ocean voyage. Or take Allerest. In minutes, Allerest calms the sneeze, the tears, the runny nose, the itchy eye of allergy. Allerest tablets or new long-acting time capsules. Achoo! Take Allerest.
You know how nice fresh deodorant cream is, homogenized so it's kind to the skin. And fresh stick, dry and cucumber cool. And fresh roll-on, creamier and always on the ball because it's upside down. Now Fresh is the first leading antiperspirant with a spray for women. Spray fresh, stay fresh. Spray fresh, stay fresh.
Tonight's Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet was brought to you by WTS Pharmacraft, makers of Allerest tablets and new time capsules for relief of hay fever and allergy. Allerest. Tonight's Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet is brought to you by the dairy farmer members of the American Dairy Association.
You never outgrow your need for milk's vitality.
So drink a glass at every meal.
All over America, June is Dairy Month. June is Dairy Month. Keep cool with dairy food. Cool dairy foods on a summery day in June. All over America, June is Dairy Month. Milk and ice cream, butter and cheese.
Nothing beats a frosted glass of milk served plain or fancy flavored on a hot summer's day. And for the coolest treat of all, ice cream's all fun and flavors. You'll love the glorious natural flavor real butter gives fresh picked vegetables. And those tangy cheese favorites are all ready for family snacking. Mighty good reasons why.
All over America, June is Dairy Month. You'll keep cool with dairy food.
If summer's hottest, say I use
June Dairy Month.
You can see the shape of the future here in Chicago, the world's largest, most modern apartment house. Throughout, the builders have chosen gas, the energy of the future. Because gas is so economical, it will even warm the water in the year-round swimming pools. Inside, economical, trouble-free gas was chosen for central air conditioning. Gas heating and gas cooling are individually controlled in every room. Gas ranges were chosen because they give the finest in clean, cool, fast, automatic cooking. Plenty of hot water heated by gas. Yet all of these wonderful gas services are included in the moderate rent. This unique advantage is possible because gas costs so much less. Apartment or your own home, you'll live modern for less with gas. Energy of the future.
Exciting things happen to you, to your hair, with your very first Noreen color hair rinse. Noreen brightens dull brown, dull black, dull in-between hair, brings out the hidden beauty. Noreen blends away gray, beautifies drab blonde with dazzling highlights. With Noreen, it's as easy as shampooing to enhance the natural beauty of your hair. The man in your life can't help but admire what Noreen does for you. Exciting things happen to you, to your hair, with your very first Noreen color hair rinse.
When your Bronco Buster gets a painful sunburn, now spray away pain in a hurry with Mediquick. Only Mediquick sprays away sunburn pain with xylocaine. And for scraped knuckles, skinned elbows, Mediquick fights infection as it sprays away pain fast. Mediquick.
Tonight's Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet was brought to you by
Mediquick. Fights infection and sprays away pain fast. New Instant Mediquick, the complete first aid spray.
Tonight's Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet is brought to you by Nally's, famous for 247 quick and easy foods.
It's great to get cooking with Nally's.
Well, what we do is we take potatoes and peel them till they're smooth. Then we slice them up, I mean thin. Then we dump them into the purest oil in the hottest oven in town, and we cook them to a delicate golden brown. Salt them a bit, that's it. You got a crunchy kind of potato chips called Nallies that we pack while they're still warm. Yeah. You want another, and another, and another, and another, and another, till those delicious Nally's chips are gone. All gone. And you're in just about the same boat with Nally's corn chips. Those crispy, crackly, golden chips of corn. Great with sandwiches, great with soup, great with a glass of milk, or eat Nally's corn chips right out of the bag. Yes, get some Nally's corn chips. And Nally's potato chips, too. It's great to get cooking with Nally's. And easy on you. Say, gals, how long since you served real beef stew? Nally's makes a special kind, tastes just like homemade, from a recipe that calls for 1/4 tender chunks of beef, carrots, peas, onions, and potatoes. Picked fresh, garden fresh, and simmered till they're tender done with all those chunks of tender meat in real beef gravy. Get Nally's beef stew. Or why not dine Italian style, just like they do in Rome? Serve a Nally's IXL ravioli feast. IXL ravioli are filled with tender seasoned meat and cooked in a special savory sauce just like Rome, right in your home. So look for IXL ravioli, choose from chicken or beef, and get some Nally's real beef stew, too. Pick up both real soon. I know you'll agree that it's great to get cooking with Nally's. Try it and see.
There's ice cream flavors galore, more than ever before, in the freezer at your food store or wherever good ice cream is sold. Why not have a fling with an excitingly different ice cream flavor? Now's the time to try a new one. Don't you think so, Rudolph?
Tonight's Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet was brought to you by Nally's, famous for 247 quick and easy foods.
It's great to get cooking with Nally's.
Tonight's Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet is brought to you by your gas company, with pipeline companies and gas appliance and equipment manufacturers who help you and your family live modern for less with gas.
That's what we do at our house.
Plan ahead is good advice, but it can't help you when dinner is delayed. Jings Falkenberg has the answer to that old problem.
When your dinner plans went wrong, there used to be two things you could do. Take the roast out of the oven, but then it got cold, or leave it in. Even with the oven off, it overcooked. Now, if you have a modern gas range like this, you don't have to do a thing. This gas oven with a brain does its own planning ahead and gradually turns itself down to a keep-warm temperature. You can serve whole meals hours later, and the roast will be just the way you want it, thanks to this automatic meat thermometer. These are gas exclusives, and so is the automatic burner with the brain that won't let food scorch or boil over. See the latest advantages in cooking with gas in this new caloric built-in range. Naturally, it's earned the Gold Star Award. Why don't you live modern for less with gas? Meet my friend Charlie. He can't talk, but he can tell you important things about gas heating. I'm Jings Falkenberg. Give a crawler like Charlie a white stuffed animal, and you'll certainly see that gas heat is clean. Less washing, less housework to do because the whole house stays cleaner. See? White stay white. Less dust, too, because gas heating systems filter the air. Paint and furnishings stay fresh and new looking longer. You save on redecorating. And there's such peace of mind, too, with dependable, clean, economical gas heat. No danger of your family being cold, even in stormy weather. And in summer, Charlie enjoys cool comfort. His family has economically added on whole house gas cooling to their gas heating system. So let Charlie tell you, get the best, get clean gas heat. You'll live modern for less with gas.
Tonight's Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet was brought to you by your gas company,
which helps you live modern for less with gas.
That's what we Nelsons do.
Tonight's Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet is brought to you by your gas company, with pipeline companies and gas appliance and equipment manufacturers who help you and your family live modern for less with gas.
That's what we do at our house.
Now, Jinx Falkenberg and a friend.
Every woman who yearns to escape the drudgery of the wash line should ask, what's the best kind of clothes dryer to buy? Well, this piggy bank will help you remember that only gas dryers save you these 4 ways. First, a gas dryer saves you time. In a gas dryer, the heat begins instantly. No warm-up wait. And since they take less time for every load, gas dryers save you money to run them. Then gas dryers save you wear on fabrics. A gentle stream of air blows moisture away, never bakes it out. And your finest things come out soft and fluffy, white and bright. And new gas dryers automatically sense the moisture inside, make sure that every fabric is dried just right. And you see, wrinkles never dry in. That really saves ironing. See the new gas dryers at your gas company or dealers. Remember, gas dryers are the savingest.
Everybody can take 2 baths. The washer can run all day long, and the dishwasher too. And still there'll be plenty of hot water. Right, Jinx?
Oh, yes, because this family has a Permaglass gas water heater by A.O. Smith, makers of over 7 million glass-lined water heaters. It meets not only your regular demands, but has reserve power, automatically doubles heating speed when you need more hot water. It can produce 1,100 gallons a day. This reserve power gas water heater is guaranteed a full 10 years. If it should leak any time in 10 years, A.O. Smith will replace it free. This guarantee has no prorated deductions for mileage or time you use it. With gas, there's plenty of hot water fast at lowest cost. See this A.O. Smith water heater at your plumbing contractors or gas company. You'll live modern for less with gas.
Tonight's Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet was brought to you by your gas company,
which helps you live modern for less with gas.
That's what we Nelsons do.